up legendary meals since 1962. Want a taste that'll bring you back to a simpler time? Boley's has the nostalgic flavor you're looking for. The iconic, fresh-cut crinkle fries that put Boley's on the map in the 1960s are piping hot and have just been lightly salted. Great food, great prices, and don't forget to ask about our locally famous homemade salt pork. You'll notice our clean environment, consistent quality, and fast, friendly service as always. If you're on a lunch break or want a fast, great meal for the entire family, Boley's is your hotspot.
Welcome to Boley's. How can we help you?
Find us on Facebook and stop in on 96 College Avenue in Waterville for your next bite of nostalgia. Boley's Famous Franks, bringing back a classic. Here's your chance to win a $20 Boley's Famous Frank gift card. Scan this QR code with your smartphone and enter in your information. We'll select several winners per week. Good luck from Epic View Studios. Want to grow your business and directly market to our local community? Ready to be part of exciting high school sports action and get your company brand noticed on our next live broadcast? Ready to be part of the big show? Don't miss out on this epic opportunity. Space is limited. Place your business ad with Epic View Studios during our live sports broadcast at just $2.99. That's 40 live games for the entire high school spring sports season. Contact the staff at Epic View Studios at epicview@yahoo.com. That's EPICVUE@yahoo.com for more information.
A family-owned and operated business since 1953, Hammond Lumber Company recognizes the value of their team members and the importance of employee satisfaction. Hammond is honored to have been named one of the best places to work in Maine for 3 years running. This year, Hammond was selected as one of the best companies to work for by Business New Hampshire magazine. Hammond is always looking for great people to join their team. To find your place on the Hammond team, click on the careers link at hammondlumber.com.
Grab life by the bars and see how far you can go. Introducing Polaris Sportsman with Ride Command. Smart tech that displays your location and keeps track of friends even without cell service, so you can explore more of the great outdoors. Polaris, think outside.
Chase Toys Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity. Your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com. Follow Chase Toys Inc. on Facebook and give Josh or Brian a call today at 948-5729.
My first experience with KV CAP was when my daughter attended in the fall of 2017. I fell in love with the program and how the teachers were with the students, and I actually decided to switch my major to early childhood education. When I decided to go back to school for my bachelor's degree in early childhood education, KV CAP offered financial support for my tuition and my books so that I could further my career.
Early childhood educators are really able to change the lives of children and families in this community. We work with a lot of families in setting goals and reaching those goals. So not only are we working with the child to help them learn, we're also working with the family to help them make advancements in their life. Working for KV CAP has been beneficial because I know that there's always support and help.
KV CAP supports its employees on many levels. Our insurance programs are amazing with lots of fringe benefits, including massage therapy and acupuncture. Recently we've gotten a weekly CSA box of Farmers Market organic foods weekly.
KV CAP is looking for qualified early childhood staff. If you have a passion for working with young children, visit kvcap.org to apply online today.
Hammond Lumber has earned a level of trust with generations of contractors, do-it-yourselfers, and homeowners. Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
While most of you are enjoying your time in the sun, at Chase Toys in Unity, we're always thinking winter. If you've ever thought about getting a new Ski-Doo snowmobile, right now is the right time to grab a new sled. Visit ChaseToysInc.com today for the best selection. You can even order online to get that Ski-Doo feeling. And don't forget the Ski-Doo accessories too. Keeps you styling while it keeps you warm. Don't be a last-minute Lucy. Visit ChaseToysInc.com today and hit the trails with Ski-Doo and Chase Toys in Unity.
I'm Greg Glynn, Athlete Brand Advisor and CEO of Pliable. Pliable helps high school, college, and professional athletes build their athlete brand. New name, image, and likeness opportunities are a game changer for athletes and for businesses. To learn more about social media marketing and endorsement opportunities for your brand, visit pliablemarketing.com or call 1-707-PLIABLE.
Dow's Quick Stop, 74 Western Avenue in Fairfield. Your one-stop shop for gas, food, beverages, and lottery tickets. Naturopathic medicine is a well-established system of medicine that works to achieve optimal health by striving to identify underlying causes of illness to help the body heal itself. A whole-body approach is taken to diagnose, prevent, and treat both acute and chronic conditions. A naturopathic doctor is a licensed specialist who works with patients to remove obstacles to their health, stimulate self-healing, strengthen weakened systems, use natural substances to restore, and prescribe pharmaceuticals as needed. Modalities used as treatment include therapeutic nutrition, stress management and education, vitamin and mineral supplementation, botanical medicine, and other dietary supplements. Each plan is individual as the doctor and patient work together to create their treatment plans. Conditions commonly treated include allergies, digestive issues, fatigue, chronic pain, sleep complaints, thyroid conditions, and hypertension. Contact Dr. Anna Froman in Benton and now in Brunswick, Maine to make your next appointment. 207-544-6786. For more than 50 years, Kennebec Valley Community College has trained the people of Maine to enter high-demand, well-paying jobs. KVCC's cutting-edge technology and state-of-the-art facilities ensure that our graduates are some of the most sought after in Maine. With our already low tuition and the free community college program for recent graduates, KVCC students join the workforce with little to no student loan debt. For more information, please visit us online at kvcc.me.edu or call 453-5822.
Hammond Lumber Company is looking for great people to join their team. To find your place on the Hammond team, click on the careers link at hammondlumber.com.
Reddington Fairview General Hospital is an independent, critical access community hospital located in Skowhegan, Maine. Reddington Fairview provides quality, comprehensive healthcare services including adult, geriatric, pediatric primary care, women's health, specialty care, surgical services, and rehabilitation services. We also provide diabetes education, community health education, wellness programs, and support groups. The hospital is located at 46 Fairview Avenue in Skowhegan, Maine. To learn more, call 207-474-5121 or visit online at rfgh.net.
My name is Megan, and I have a son named Connor. He has severe ADHD. I was looking for a daycare for him. He had been kicked out of one already. They said that he wasn't going to be able to receive one-on-one attention, and he needed somebody with him one-on-one, and that was when he was 3. So I came here a little discouraged. Since we've been here through Educare and my family service worker, we've gotten a lot of supports. I was afraid that he would never even be able to control his body enough to sit and learn, and now I have high hopes for him. He's made huge strides in his life, but I've also made huge strides so that our entire family has been helped since we've been here.
Hannaford, your hometown grocery store, is hiring for all positions, competitive pay, opportunity to advance, and much more. Apply online at hannaford.com and look for the job openings link. Aquarius Pools and Spa, 224 Augusta Road in Winslow. You deserve this.
This is Weston. He just turned 1 year old. And this is Miles, and he is going to be 4. I not only work full-time, I go to college, and they got me the help to put the kids with daycare and scholarships.
I chose KV-CAP preschool because I had heard good things about it from a friend, and Sebastian was about school ready. We got him in, and I'm so glad I did. He's learned so much. Sebastian has been with the same teacher all the way through the past 3 years. She's helped me and him learn a lot about himself. It's definitely more of a family environment than just a school setting.
We've been with KV-CAP for a little over a year now. They were able to meet Silas's needs better than the other school we had been considering. He needed speech and he needs behavioral help. Both of those things were met here. The other school wasn't able to meet his IEP needs like KV-CAP was.
KV-CAP partners with MSAD 49, MSAD 54, RSU 19, and Waterville Schools to provide quality preschool services. Northeast Truck and Refrigeration is a family-owned and operated business that was founded in 2002. We have a wide range of services, including heavy truck and trailer repair, chassis repair, refrigeration, and mobile AC, truck and trailer maintenance and trailer sales. Located at 1020 Albion Road in Unity.
Yeah, Big View Studios presents Skowhegan Girls Basketball. Tonight, it's the season opener as the Riverhawks host Gardiner. Good evening, everyone, and welcome here to Skowhegan Area High School. Greg Glenn and Josh Hunt with you here as we come to you from Skowhegan, Maine, where it'll be the Riverhawks and Gardiner Tigers here tonight. And obviously, as we get into this game, Josh, there's a lot here at stake for both of these two teams, with this being game one.
Yeah, opening game of the season. They're looking to set a trend here. You know, one of the things that Skowhegan's looking to do here tonight is to get out and run a little bit. And Gardiner is one of these teams that are starting to look for an identity. They lost their star, and now this year they've got to find their own identity without the big girl in the middle.
Right, Lizzie Gruber, who's of course at St. Joseph's College now and doing very well there as well. But you're right, they are certainly without her as Miss Basketball. That will certainly impact them and what they try and do on the floor. And then you look, obviously, at Skowhegan. We talked about this a little before we came on the air here tonight. You know, they're still kind of trying to piece together what they look like as well.
Yeah, you know, they're 2 years out from losing J.C. Christopher.
Yep.
And when you lose a point guard and a person that's a real leader on the floor like that, it's hard to find, you know, with a very young squad when they lost her, to find that leader on the floor. And you know, there's 4 seniors on the squad this year, and those seniors are going to have to look to be the leader.
Yep.
one of them's going to have to emerge.
Yep, and that's one of the things that when I talked with Mike LeBlanc in his 8th season with the Riverhawks before the game here today, he was talking about that and the fact that they've got those 4 returning seniors and they're going to really need to rely on them. He said they haven't picked captains yet, but he says he relies obviously on the seniors quite a bit. So it should be a good one here, and as we get ready, want to certainly welcome in a lot of our new sponsors. As we get underway here, we will step aside for the national anthem as we get underway from Skowhegan in just a moment.
Singing tonight's anthem is Skowhegan Junior Evelyn LaCroix.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
What a terrific rendition of the Star-Spangled Banner by Evelyn LaCroix as we get things underway here tonight in Skowhegan. Today's game being brought to you by Huhtamaki Packaging, now hiring at huhtamaki.com. Pliable Marketing, create your athlete recruiting video. Visit pliablemarketing.com. Chase Toys on Thorndike Road in Unity. Hammond Lumber Company online at hammondlumber.com. Aquarius Pools and Spas, Augusta Road in Winslow. Reddington Fairview General Hospital in Skowhegan. Bully's Famous Franks, College Ave in Waterville. Dow's Quick Stop, Western Ave in Fairfield. KV Cap online at kvcap.org. Also, Kennebec Valley Community College online at kvcc.me.edu. KSW Federal Credit Union in Waterville and Belfast. Also, Dr. Anna Froman in Benton. Call 544-6786. Northeast Analytical, China Road in Winslow. New Dimensions Federal Credit Union in Waterville, Winslow, and Skowhegan as we get underway here at the opening tip.
Fry and Takatsu.
Also, today's game being brought to you by Butler's Car Wash with locations in Madison and Skowhegan. Also, Northeast Truck and Refrigeration, 948-5700. TB Outback Tavern, Madison Ave in Skowhegan. As the first one goes off the rim there, no good, and rebounded by Annabelle Morris as they come up the floor, looking to try and get something going early here in the front end. And also today's game being brought to you by Brickyard Hollow Brewing Company, Madison Ave in Skowhegan, CrossFit 137 in Waterville. Visit CrossFit137.com. Family First Funeral Homes online at dsfuneral.com. Dixon's Family Market in Benton, Hannaford Supermarket and Pharmacy at the Elm Plaza in Waterville. Heights Car Dealerships, a family of dealerships located in Skowhegan. Sonny's Pizza, 207-453-7624. And Main State Credit Union, located in Waterville, Augusta, Gray, and Rockland. So Skowhegan here looking to try and get on the board first. And the shot comes from Morris. That one's good. Annabelle Morris gets the first points of the season for Skowhegan. So Morris, who we kind of previewed a little bit here as one of those seniors, strikes early with a quick 2.
Nice little elbow jump shot there for her. Oh, that one's taken away.
It's a steal here by Fry as she brings it down, trying to pass it through the paint. This is going to go off of the Gardiner Tiger, Lydia Giro. She is the niece of the head coach, Brittany Giro. In her first year as a head coach of the Tigers, she has been the assistant coach under Mike Gray since 2010. Coach Gray retiring after last season. Tough way to go out with a loss to Lawrence there late in the playoff run, but certainly a great effort.
That was a great game, that game.
As this one off the side of the cylinder, and they try to keep it in on the tightrope there, and unable to do so. But yeah, that was an amazing game. I was there for that, and those two schools went back-to-back, Lawrence and Gardiner. What a game. You saw the turnout, and it was just evident how much both of those communities wanted to win that game. There's a nice bucket down the other end as Skowhegan's got things going early. That's Allie Fry.
Gardiner showed a little 2-2-1 press there. Skowhegan broke it really easily.
Well, right now, Skowhegan creating a lot of turnovers here as they get the ball back again. This one kicked back out and deflected across the midline stripe. So it'll be Annabelle Morris here playing over to the far side. Again, this is Fry. Got tripped up there.
Gardiner sitting in his zone.
Morris trying to get another big bucket, that one off the back rim. Carrying the ball up into the front court is Takatsu. Takes the hook shot over the rim, no good. Brought back up the floor by Maddie Morris. They are sisters as they look to try and get things going here. It's a family affair, by the way, as Brittany Giro, like I said, the head coach, she not only has Lydia Giro as her niece on the team, Lily Staples is also her niece. So she knows both of them very well.
That's the same thing kind of on the Skowhegan side.
Yeah, really, when you think about it.
Yeah, Lady LeBlanc is the daughter of head coach Mike LeBlanc.
Yeah, and obviously a great player. I understand a great field hockey player as well.
Unbelievable field hockey player. Screen the screener there.
There's a good play as the Riverhawks try to put the bucket in. That one didn't fall. By the way, Natalie Cook, certainly one of the young players on this team, is only a sophomore, but when I talked with Mike LeBlanc before the game, he was saying he was pretty high on her.
Yeah, she gets significant. She had significant minutes last year as a freshman. She earned every part of those minutes, and she's just very strong underneath.
Yep.
She's not blessed with a lot of height, but has a lot of heart.
So they'll inbound here. They'll get it back to Annabelle Morris. Drives toward the paint, kicks it back outside. Open look, left-hand side for LeBlanc, off the back rim. Rebounded there by Maddie Morris. Kicked back out now to Annabelle. Annabelle Morris with a long distance three. I think she's going to be really fun to watch this year. I enjoyed watching her last year, and I think this last, off season really, you can see her growth, number one. But when she came out on the floor today, I just saw something different about her. There you go with the block.
Well, when Annabelle's focus is in tune, she's a really difficult player to defend.
Yep. And you can tell that right here. Tonight, she's coming out with a vengeance. As this one now comes all the way back out. Side the arc here is Gardiner still looking for the burst bucket. This one a long shot by Takatsu off the back rim and backboard, no good. And it'll be brought back up by Annabelle Morris. We'll try and get it inside here over to Cook. Couldn't get it to her. We'll remind you today's game being brought to you by Hudamaki and Waterville, now hiring, looking for a new job or seasonal work, starting at $21.87 an hour. Join Hudamaki, a company that prides itself in food safety and convenience. Start your career with great benefits and a company that cares about its people and sustainability. Hudamaki Inc., the makers of Chinette. Bring your family back to our family. For more information, visit hudamaki.com.
Annabelle with a baseline jumper there again, just getting on the scoreboard. 9-0 run for the Riverhawks.
Indeed, and 7 of those belong to Annabelle Morris. Right now, Gardiner looking still for the first bucket. Addie Serber here, long distance three, no good off the back rim. Good rebound, put back up though, and no good for Carver. Carver, one of the seniors at 5'8" on this Gardiner roster, comes back out now. Annabelle Morris. Now to Fry, drives down the lane, then throws it back out to LeBlanc. Kicked out to Morris. Annabelle Morris off the front rim. Rebounded by the Tigers, and back up the floor comes Emily Brown. It's a shot there off the back rim. And when I talked with Brittany Giro before the game, she talked about some of the players she felt like were ready to step up, and she mentioned her as one of them. And speaking of stepping up, there's Annabelle Morris again. That one is good from downtown.
Yeah, Annabelle is white hot right now. She's seeing the rim, and she's seeing everything that's she could throw it off the pier and it would land in the ocean right here.
So 3:51 to go here in the first. Today's game being brought to you by Pliable Marketing, helping high school, college, and professional athletes build their athlete brand. If you want to play college sports, you need a recruiting video to send to coaches. If you're a sophomore, junior, or senior, don't wait until it's too late. Get ahead of your competition. Create your athlete recruiting video now. Learn more at pliablemarketing.com or call 1-707-PLIABLE. Today's game also being brought to you by the Heights family of dealerships located in Skowhegan, Farmington, and Madison. You put us first in sales, we put you first in service. Call 474-3371.
You know, Coach Giroux's got to be talking about some things. Half-court execution right now for Gardiner. I mean, they're throwing the ball all over the gym. Yep. They haven't gotten they've gotten maybe one good look from an underneath post play. The ball hasn't gone in, it hasn't come back out yet. It's been a struggle, and you know, Coach LeBlanc was talking about their defensive intensity being a weakness for the team, but right now it kind of looks like a strength.
Yeah, you're right. When I talked to him before the game, he was talking about that defensive positioning, and they've been playing more zone this year, he said, but right now they're really putting on some good pressure that's forced some turnovers, and you can see they're trying to kind of exploit this younger Gardiner team. When you look down their lineup, obviously they only have 2 seniors that are starters.
And Takatsu right there was looking to have some leadership on the floor as she made an errant one-handed pass down to the post. Those are dreaded. They always lead to turnovers.
And the ball here going to be inbounded by the Tigers on the baseline. Comes back outside the arc as they look to try and get something going. Emily Brown there, no good. This is an 11-0 run to open this game with 3:21 to go here in the first quarter. And Skowhegan couldn't have pictured a better start.
Yeah, no. And, into the game now for the Riverhawks is Natalie Gilman coming in off the bench from the timeout.
So here's Annabelle Morris, drives down the left side, throws it up and off the glass. Great drive there by Annabelle Morris. She's got 12. Comes back outside the arc now, controlled by Tara Nichols. Top of the key, back outside, long range shot there, no good for Giro. Here comes Annabelle Morris, drives down, bounce pass is kicked out of bounds.
She probably should have shot that one. I mean, it's nice to recognize it.
Yeah,
you know?
She's feeling it right now.
Yeah.
Yep. So the inbounds will come from just about underneath the basket. Pop right back up, no good. Rebound by Cook. Out now again to Fry. Far side here, they'll work this around the perimeter. Down low underneath, and Maddie Morris trying to get it underneath, but fouled in the process. And we can certainly talk about the new free throw rules.
Yeah, some new free throw rules that they've gone into play. The National Federation has decided that the 1-and-1 is kind of no more. So after 5 team fouls in a period, they are shooting 2 free throws, and this one is an active shooting foul.
Yep.
So she's got 2 already. But after the 5th one, they're automatically shooting 2. So there's no more 1-and-1, and then at the end of the period, the team fouls reset. So in essence, it generates, I don't know, it's a...
Well, there was talk, I guess, too, about reducing injuries that come from a 1-and-1.
Yeah, but, I've never really seen an injury happen on a free throw.
Right.
I get it with young ladies and hips and knees and the free throws, with the boxing out, it does provide an opportunity for someone to get undercut. But I'm not really sure if that's. I
guess it also, another argument was that it slows down the game. But I mean, these games are not very long to begin with.
Yeah, if anything, it invites more aggression.
Right. Yeah, that's what people have talked about as well. And Gardiner still has yet to score here. It's 15-0, 1:55 to go here in the first. Today's game also being brought to you by Northeast Truck and Refrigeration, family-owned and operated business founded in 2002. They have a wide range of services that include heavy truck and trailer repair, chassis repair, refrigeration, mobile AC, and truck and trailer maintenance, plus trailer sales located at 1020 Albion Road in Unity, or call them at 948-5700. This is Annabelle Morris with it. Kicks it back out to Maddie Morris. Looked at the three, then brought it back down. Worked around the perimeter by Fry.
4 out, 1 in here for the Riverhawks.
This is Natalie Gilman, hands it off. Shot there is off the mark. Annabelle Morris picks up the board. Handled now by Fry, dribbling outside the arc. Hook pass, nice underneath to Morris. She got blocked by Takatsu. And then the ball ends up on the far side of the floor.
Lots of contact there underneath, but referee's letting them play.
It'll come back outside now. Takatsu holds it over her head, now takes the long three. That one's no good. They're just cold here to start.
Well, there's really no semblance of offense there. Takatsu took it down and threw it up. I mean, that was the offense.
Allie Fry pours in 2 more. It is 17-0. And across the midcourt comes the Tigers looking for a bucket. Near side, dribbling with it. This is Brown. Brown to the paint. That one's blocked away. Now double teamed, stolen away. Here come the Tigers again, and this time no good. But there will be a foul here that will send the Tigers to the line. Emily Brown will go to the stripe.
Annabelle Morris is going to pick up the personal there.
So the first for Morris. See a bunch of substitutions here too for the Riverhawks early on. That one does not fall. So checking back in, Cook and also LeBlanc.
And Jones comes in for the first time.
Yeah, absolutely. It was the daughter of the athletic director, Brian Jones. Chance at the line here for Brown, and there's the first bucket of the night for the Tigers. Sometimes that can break the ice, you know. You kind of get so frustrated you don't have anything, and you start to get out of your rhythm, and things can go south real quick.
Lydia Jones right off the bench, right to the foul line. Not wasting any time with her time on the floor.
She's got good size too when you think about it. As you know, certainly just only a sophomore. Saw some really good minutes last year down on JV and earned herself a spot. And making free throws as well. Here come the Tigers quickly to try and get some offense going. Chasen trying to drive here. And there's going to be a foul here. And it's going to go against Skowhegan. Lauren Moore picking up that foul.
Lauren picking up her first. Legal use call there.
Comes along the baseline now for Chasen. Kicks it back outside off the fingertips of Abby Bailey and out of bounds.
14 seconds left. Probably looking for a last shot here.
Good call, Coach. As Morris will look to try and get something going quickly. Down the paint, throws it up and in. She wasn't wasting any time.
Hey, if you're that hot.
Yeah, just go. There's a long-range shot, blocked a little bit there by Morris. And good first quarter for her. Quite a few blocks and, of course, picking up the points as well as she finishes the quarter with 14 points. And it is a 21-1 lead for Skowhegan. We'll step aside and come back here on Epic View Studios.
Ready to grow your business? Email us at epicview@yahoo.com for a custom marketing plan. That's Epicview, EPICVUE, epicview@yahoo.com.
And welcome back here on Epic View Studios. Greg Glenn with you as we come back here, and certainly want to mention the fact, Josh, here that we're seeing a very impressive Skowhegan team right out of the gate.
You know, their transition has been very good. Their half-court offensive execution hasn't really been tested yet because Gardiner's not taking any time on possession on offense, and they're throwing the ball all over the gym, really.
Greg Glenn, Josh Hunt with you here on opening night in Skowhegan. Oh, beautiful move down the lane, and that one's good for Allie Fry.
Really nice ball screen there by Natalie Cook.
And another chance here. This shot doesn't go in. Now another rebound there by Annabelle Morris. Morris will bring it back up the floor. Toss underneath. That one high off the glass. No good on the attempt there by Allie Fry.
Well, as we were talking about, the team fouls have reset.
Right.
Now we're into the second quarter. So aggression could be high again.
Yeah. As this one rolls off the cylinder, kept in bounds there. Good effort by Veda Catchings. Trying to keep the ball live there. And they will end up with a chance here to inbound on the foul.
Yeah, a little dinkle dimer there.
Takatsu will check back into the game, replacing Aveda Catchings.
Takatsu's not going to sit very much this year.
Yeah, I was going to say. They got that break at the quarter and then get her right back in there. This one tossed into the paint, off the glass. That one's no good, but it'll be Addie Serber heading to the line here. Serber, a junior at 5'4". She's a guard for the Tigers. And we'll have a chance to try and do some damage at the line. And this is important, too, because this does stop the clock. And right now, the way things have started for the Tigers, they're going to need that time to come back in this one.
They need to find a way to accumulate a run.
Yep. The first one's good for Serber. Second one clanks off the iron, put back up by Takatsu for two. And she's going to be one of those players to certainly keep an eye on. As Brittany Giro talked about her with me before the game, she's got 3 years of experience and said she's ready.
I have a hand-checking foul there as Annabelle was able to get the ball right to the rim in a hurry again. Skowhegan really fast up the floor in transition tonight.
Yeah, you can see that. And, you know, one of the things, too, that was interesting is they played 8 preseason games, which is a lot for them. When I talked with Mike LeBlanc before the game, he talked about playing that full schedule. Felt like they were battle-tested, really. When you look at it, losses to Chevrolet and Hamden, he said there was a stretch there where they played like 3 games in such a short window of time that they really faced a bit of some adversity already early on.
No, they played some really good programs in the preseason, too.
Yep.
They had wins over Old Town, which, you know, made a run last year. They beat Greeley. You know, those are some squads that have some tradition.
A shot off the rim there as it rolls from Serber's hands off the cylinder and then out of bounds.
You know, you're not going to get much past Mike LeBlanc.
Yeah.
He's 13 wins away from 300 in his career.
Pretty impressive feat. As this one comes on the inbound pass, back out now to Serber. Nice defense again by Skowhegan. Ellie Fry. She was good last year. It seems like she's going to, of course, be another big piece of this puzzle for the Riverhawks.
Allie Fry has the ability to be able to take a game over.
Yeah. This one now put underneath. Cook spins away from some traffic. Jones puts it on the floor. Back out now to Fry. Fry, good feed underneath. Just couldn't get the finish from LeBlanc.
Well, Skowhegan was just tested there in their offensive execution. They did a nice job and got a good look. Just couldn't get the fall.
Gardiner gets a good look. No good on that shot by Serber. Back up the floor now. Quickly in a hurry is Maddie Morris. Lobs it outside. This is Fry. No good. Rebound rolls over to the corner. Held in there nicely by LeBlanc. Back out to Maddie Morris. Tosses over. Underneath. Driving there is Cook. Trying to get it toward the basket. They go down in a heap.
That's going to be a foul on Cook.
And Cook will pick up that foul. So they call the foul there on Natalie Cook, as we mentioned. 5:36 to go here in the second. 24-4 in favor of Skowhegan. They jumped out to a very fast start here tonight. And looking to try and get some defense going here as they put the pressure on. Bailey goes down into the corner, now lost her dribble, sends it underneath, quickly kicked back out by Carver. Shot there, no good by Serber. And just like that, again, another.
It's going to be a foul on Takatsu and a push from behind.
She's a physical player.
Yeah, you know, I tell you that actually looked like an semblance of offense there for the Tigers, though. The ball went inside and it switched sides of the floor. They had a nice looking open jump shot. They just couldn't knock the shot down. You know, I mean, that's the start of maybe a momentum builder.
Yep. Got to get some offense going. Down 20 points with 5:04 to go here in the second. This one now, kick back outside. Left-hand side, this is Morris. Maddie Morris drives down along the baseline, now brings it out into the paint, throws one off the glass and good. It's her first two here tonight.
Yeah, Annabelle's back at the scorer's desk there to check in, and you know, if one sister's not going to do it, the other one does.
This one comes off the back of the rim, turnaround shot there, no good from Nichols, and then back outside again. This one doesn't go down. They're just not hitting shots here tonight. That's kind of been the problem. Blocked there on that shot, all ball by Gilman the first time, but couldn't get the second block. And the Tigers now able to at least keep it a 20-point deficit.
Well, it was a nice job being persistent there on the glass by Nichols.
Long look by Maddie Morris for three. She's got 5. 4 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Dribbling with it is Giro. Back outside, left-hand side, Serber, no good. So Annabelle Morris will check back into the game for Skowhegan. Emily Brown in along with Sydney Barlow for the Tigers.
Well, coach is looking like she's trying to find some 5 that's going to work for her here.
Comes Annabelle Morris, dropped it off there to LeBlanc. She'll drive down the lane, then kicks it back outside, no good. On the shot by Gilman.
Gilman missed everything there.
So Skowhegan will inbound here. Going to try and get something going now to Maddie Morris. Drives along the baseline, throws it up off the front rim. Fouled in the process there as she went to the basket. Megan Carver will pick up the foul. That is her second. Team's third.
Well, the Morris twins are getting it done now. One was hot.
Right.
Now the other one is.
Maddie Morris has 6 right now. Looking to try and add to that total here from the line. That one no good off the back rim. Rebounded though by Skowhegan as Gilman tried to get it back up toward the basket. Lost it in the handle, and now Skowhegan will go back on defense here. 3:16 to go in the second. Driving down the lane was Serber. No good on that rebound. Now comes back out to Annabelle Morris. Running down the floor, gets it to go.
Nice left-handed layup there. She was looking to draw contact too.
2 more, she's got 16. This one back outside. Barlow, no good. Rebounded there by Maddie Morris. She races up the floor. We talked about this potentially being a track meet. It's just been a one-sided track meet. They move the ball very quickly up the floor and then run their offense, tonight, Josh. It seems like very well.
Yeah, the transition offense is drilled into the Skowhegan Riverhawks in practice. I know that this happens from day one with them. It's an automatic outlet, push the ball up the floor, try to get it on the right side of the floor, the strong side of the floor, and then let things flow from there as they fill.
So Gardiner here with the ball. 2:23 to go here in the second. That's a long look, no good. Ends up being thrown back up on the far side by Taryn Nichols. And then Annabelle Morris will bring it back the other way.
Skowhegan's all over the glass.
Yeah, they really have dominated the boards. And that's a traveling call that'll send it back the other way. Remind you that today's game being brought to you by Dr. Anna Froman, a naturopathic specialist located in Benton. If you're not getting the results you need with your current PCP, call Dr. Anna Froman. Now accepting new patients. Call 544-6786 today. Tigers here with the ball. Down 32-6.
You know, when we were setting this one up, we thought we had what could potentially be two very evenly matched teams. And tonight, so far, there's still another half to play. Ooh, this one's gotten away from the Tigers a little bit.
And now a chance here for Annabelle Morris as she hands it off left-hand side to Lauren Moore. And Skowhegan certainly known for keeping their foot on the gas, and that's what they're going to try and do here. And obviously, first game of the season, there's some things they want to work on, and Allie Fry puts in two more.
Pretty turnaround jump shot there by Allie Fry.
Long look, That one's good from downtown for Addie Serber. So she's got 4. She leads the Tigers right now.
Serber almost with a steal there. Got her hands on it.
So the ball inbounded here on the far side of the floor by Lauren Moore. Quickly into Annabelle Morris. 1:11 to go here in the second quarter. 34-9. Skowhegan with the lead. Good drive there by Allie Fry for 2 more.
If she gets hot, it's going to be a hard time for the Tigers to come back in this one.
Yeah, she's got 10 right now. Here comes Maddie Morris. Left-hand side, this will be a 2. That one's off the mark. And now Gardiner in transition here. Up the floor. There's Serber for 2. Well, right now, she's their source of scoring. She's got 6. 35 seconds to go here in the second.
Ooh, almost a travel.
Back outside, another look here for Moore. That one's no good. Hustles after the rebound. Tigers come up across midcourt. Left-hand side, that's going to get out of bounds.
Yeah, Coach LeBlanc's not liking this very much. They're getting beat back up the floor here. In transition defensively. They're not getting back in time.
So they will run the offense here with 13 seconds to go. Annabelle Morris, big collision there as the ball kicks back outside the paint. Ball goes down to the floor, and so do the players. That down there was a chance to try and get the ball, and obviously here with 3 seconds left, that possession is key. Fry ended up on the floor and appears to be all right here.
Maddie Morris was wide open for 3. They just couldn't get her the ball there.
See what they've been working on here for a last-second play from the baseline. This one back out to Morris. She knows she's got to shoot. Throws it up. Off the rim, no good. That's the only thing that probably didn't go down for her this quarter. She's really come out hot here in this first half. It's a 36-11 lead for Skowhegan, and we will come back with more here on Epic View Studios.
Any commercial use, rebroadcast, retransmission, or distribution of the following presentation without the express written consent of Epic View Studios is strictly prohibited.
Looking for a new job or seasonal work? Hutamaki in Waterville is now hiring, starting at $21.87 per hour. Join Hutamaki, a company that prides itself in food safety and convenience. Start your career with our newly enhanced benefits package. Hutamaki is a company that cares about its people and sustainability. Hutamaki Incorporated are the makers of Chinet. Bring your family to ours and join the Hutamaki team. For more information, visit hutamaki.com or scan the QR code below. The all-new Toro PowerMax HD is bigger, better, and downright more powerful. The open design of the auger housing allows you to eat up large snowbanks with ease. Pull in, chop up, and throw wet snow higher and farther than ever before. Combine that with our more powerful engine, and you'll clear more snow faster. Toro's anti-clogging system devours snow fast to keep you moving. Even Mother Nature can't tangle with the Toro. Check out the all-new Toro PowerMax HD now at Chase Toys on the Thorndike Road in Unity, and call Josh or Brian today at 948-5729. Boley's Famous Franks on College Avenue in Waterville has been serving up legendary meals since 1962. Want a taste that'll bring you back to a simpler time? Boley's has the nostalgic flavor you're looking for. The iconic, fresh-cut crinkle fries that put Boley's on the map in the 1960s are piping hot and have just been lightly salted. Great food, great prices, and don't forget to ask about our locally famous homemade salt pork. You'll notice our clean environment, consistent quality, and fast, friendly service as always. If you're on a lunch break or want a fast, great meal for the entire family, Boley's is your hotspot.
Welcome to Boley's. How can we help you?
Find us on Facebook and stop in on 96 College Avenue in Waterville for your next bite of nostalgia. Boley's Famous Franks, bringing back a classic. Here's your chance to win a $20 Boley's Famous Frank gift card. Scan this QR code with your smartphone and enter in your information. We'll select several winners per week. Good luck from Epic View Studios. Want to grow your business and directly market to our local community? Ready to be part of exciting high school sports action and get your company brand noticed on our next live broadcast? Ready to be part of the big show? Don't miss out on this epic opportunity. Space is limited. Place your business ad with Epic View Studios during our live sports broadcast at just $2.99. That's 40 live games for the entire high school spring sports season. Contact the staff at Epic View Studios at epicview@yahoo.com. That's EPICVUE@yahoo.com for more information.
A family-owned and operated business since 1953, Hammond Lumber Company recognizes the value of their team members and the importance of employee satisfaction. Hammond is honored to have been named one of the best places to work in Maine for 3 years running. This year, Hammond was selected as one of the best companies to work for by Business New Hampshire magazine. Hammond is always looking for great people to join their team. To find your place on the Hammond team, click on the careers link at hammondlumber.com.
Grab life by the bars and see how far you can go. Introducing Polaris Sportsman with Ride Command. Smart tech that displays your location and keeps track of friends even without cell service, so you can explore more of the great outdoors. Polaris, think outside.
Chase Toys Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com. Follow Chase Toys Inc. on Facebook and give Josh or Brian a call today at 948-5729.
My first experience with KV CAP was when my daughter attended in the fall of 2017. I fell in love with the program and how the teachers were with the students, and I actually decided to switch my major to early childhood education. When I decided to go back to school for my bachelor's degree in early childhood education, KV CAP offered financial support for my tuition and my books so that I could further my career.
Early childhood educators are really able to change the lives of children and families in this community. We work with a lot of families in setting goals and reaching those goals. So not only are we working with the child to help them learn, we're also working with the family to help them make advancements in their life. Working for KV CAP has been beneficial because I know that there's always support and help.
KV CAP supports its employees on many levels. Our insurance programs are amazing with lots of fringe benefits, including massage therapy and acupuncture. Recently we've gotten a weekly CSA box of Farmers Market organic foods weekly.
KV CAP is looking for qualified early childhood staff. If you have a passion for working with young children, visit kvcap.org to apply online today.
Hammond Lumber has earned a level of trust with generations of contractors, do-it-yourselfers, and homeowners. Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
While most of you are enjoying your time in the sun, at Chase Toys in Unity, we're always thinking winter. If you've ever thought about getting a new Ski-Doo snowmobile, right now is the right time to grab a new sled. Visit ChaseToysInc.com today for the best selection. You can even order online to get that Ski-Doo feeling. And don't forget the Ski-Doo accessories too. Keeps you styling while it keeps you warm. Don't be a last-minute Lucy. Visit ChaseToysInc.com today and hit the trails with Ski-Doo and Chase Toys in Unity.
I'm Greg Glynn, athlete brand advisor and CEO of Pliable. Pliable helps high school, college, and professional athletes build their athlete brand. New name, image, and likeness opportunities are a game changer for athletes and for businesses. To learn more about social media marketing and endorsement opportunities for your brand, visit pliablemarketing.com or call 1-707-PLIABLE.
Dow's Quick Stop, 74 Western Avenue in Fairfield. Your one-stop shop for gas, food, beverages, and lottery tickets. Naturopathic medicine is a well-established system of medicine that works to achieve optimal health by striving to identify underlying causes of illness to help the body heal itself. A whole-body approach is taken to diagnose, prevent, and treat both acute and chronic conditions. A naturopathic doctor is a licensed specialist who works with patients to remove obstacles to their health, stimulate self-healing, strengthen weakened systems, use natural substances to restore, and prescribe pharmaceuticals as needed. Modalities used as treatment include therapeutic nutrition, stress management and education, vitamin and mineral supplementation, botanical medicine, and other dietary supplements. Each plan is individual as the doctor and patient work together to create their treatment plans. Conditions commonly treated include allergies, digestive issues, fatigue, chronic pain, sleep complaints, thyroid conditions, and hypertension.
And welcome back here to Skowhegan Area High School. Greg Glynn and Josh Hunt with you here tonight. Season opener for Skowhegan, and they have come out flying. They've got a 36-11 lead as we start the second half. Gardiner inbounds the ball here quickly to try and get their offense going. They had trouble scoring early on. They were at one point down 15-0. And right now looking to try and work this around the arc. Taylor Takatsu, she's been one of their better players. A long shot there by Addie Serber. We've seen her from behind the arc here tonight, Josh, really trying to get something going, but they just haven't been able to get that flow.
You know, and that was a nice look there that she had. And I just couldn't get it to knock down.
Chance now for Takatsu to make something happen. She crashes into the boards, and we will get the jump ball.
You know, we'd like to thank one of our new sponsors here at Epic View, Thomas College. Thomas College, located in Waterville, Maine. Thomas College is your pathway to providing to a promising providing future, and it's guaranteed.
Glad everyone's with us here tonight for the season opener. A lot of new sponsors here on Epic View Studios. As Josh mentioned, Epic View Studios extremely proud to bring you Skowhegan basketball again this season. We'll have all the boys and girls action for you. Gage Johnson on the camera tonight, does a great job. And our team is well equipped this year. 3 different crews if needed, and carrying a lot of different games. Over 100 games will be broadcast on Epic View Studios.
Yeah, Skowhegan misses a box out there, giving a second chance possession there for Gardiner. Gardiner takes full advantage of it, and they're going to need to do that to get back into this.
Yeah, Taryn Nichols there with her first 2 here tonight. Chance now here for Skowhegan as they try and work it around the arc. This time, more defensive pressure causes problems.
That really needs to be a bounce pass.
Yep. And now here is a chance for the Tigers to try and get that offense going, but a turnover here on a traveling call. So the Riverhawks from their own side of the floor.
Half-court trap here.
Now it's Annabelle Morris to the far side. Will rotate it around on the near wing. Lydia Jones kicks it back out to LeBlanc. Far side now again. Back to Morris. Annabelle Morris, long shot here, in and out. Rebound goes to the far side corner. That time taken by Cook. Back out to Morris. Long look here. Annabelle Morris, no good. She was hot early on, Josh, and certainly frustrated with herself on that shot. And this one will go out of bounds. It'll actually stay here with the Tigers.
Streaky. Streaky.
Well, Gardiner's looking to come out here and start something, and I think that Skowhegan's got to be careful.
You know, basketball is a game of runs. You know, you have to be able to sustain the run that your opponent puts on you, and you have to have the ability to be able to go on one yourself. Yep. What we're seeing here is Gardiner has been able to kind of weather the storm, but they haven't been able to create one of their own.
And this ball is going to go back here. The Tigers, they were laughing about it because Annabelle Morris was the last one to touch it, but Fry didn't recognize that, and so she let it go. And now it'll be a chance here to inbound. Tigers quickly. There's the shot that they're looking for. That's Addie Serber. She was a little bit cold in that first half. She had 6, though, and now she's able to hit that one. You're a 9, and all of a sudden it's back to 20 points.
Oh, the turn.
And here come the Tigers again. This one tossed back out into the paint.
The turnover monster seems to be hitting the Riverhawks now.
It's a long look.
Off the glass!
Brown kisses it in. So just like that, they have all of a sudden, and I was going to say this may be a timeout coming pretty quickly. As you take a look at what Gardner's been able to do right out of the gate here, Josh.
Yeah, the message is clear here from Coach LeBlanc to his ladies. Take care of the basketball. Stop throwing it around the gym. Every time they've had a turnover here, it's led to points for Gardiner. That's allowed them to get back into this thing.
KB Cap is offering free preschool enrollment for MSAD number 49, MSAD 54, RSU 19, and the Waterville school systems. Enroll today at kbcap.org. Also, today's game being brought to you by Reddington Fairview General Hospital, local independent critical access hospital providing quality comprehensive health care services. Located at 46 Fairview Ave in Skowhegan. Learn more at rfgh.net. Well, it's been Gardiner taking it to the net here tonight, and this second half, they've got some momentum going.
Well, they changed some things up here. They made a nice little adjustment at halftime, and now they've come out showing a half-court zone. It's a 1-2-2 zone, or now today they like to call it a modified flat 3-2 zone. It's causing some problems, but you can defeat this by getting the ball to the high post or the short corner. Yeah, and once you move the ball on the pass, any zone can adjust. if you move it efficiently and fast enough, and that looked like a turnover.
And it was. Yep. That's not what Mike LeBlanc was looking for right out of that timeout. He was pretty fired up in that huddle, and now another turnover here. Like we were talking about, it was now it's a reversal of roles here, as Gardiner had a slow start in this one. Now Skowhegan's slow start here in the second half, and there's another bank shot. That one goes down. Again, Emily Brown.
Well, we've got three of our friends from the credit union world, and the financial world also likes to call themselves a bank sometimes. Well, a credit union we know is not a bank, but tonight the bank is open.
The bank is definitely open, and right now Gardiner looking to try and cash in. This one comes back outside. LeBlanc there is good. That's what they needed.
That's a great answer, and the ball transitioned there from one side of the floor to the other. Nice job moving it around. Got the open look for three.
Gardiner looking to keep their momentum. Takatsu got a nice little bounce off the front rim to get it to fall through. Got her down with 5 as this one comes back outside. Annabelle Morris with it. It's now a 39-25 lead. Cook works it around the arc. They eventually get it to Morris. That one rolls off the front rim. That one in the first half was falling. Here's Maddie Morris trying to throw it up. And that one's going to be a foul.
That's one of the big problems with a zone. Any zone that you play, weak side rebounds and second chance opportunities. Yep. If you don't find your player and box out on the weak side, it leads to things like this.
And it will lead to Maddie Morris going to the line. That one clanks around, no good. So substitutions here. Takatsu will come out. And like we said, not going to see a lot of time on the bench, but I think with 3:49 to go here in the third, chance for a breather. And Morris knocks down another. She's got a 7 now here tonight.
This game's far from out of
I would say,
far from over.
Especially if Gardiner goes on a run here. And as we know, Skowhegan having a little trouble here to start this second half. And you'll love the intensity of Annabelle Morris as she goes down on the floor for that one.
Alternating possession here. Gardner's going to retain it.
Inbounded on the far side by Sydney Barlow. They'll get it in to Emily Brown. Brown's had a hot hand here. Tries to take a shot. That was blocked as Annabelle Morris carries it across midcourt. Morris pass there, deflected, and 2 players go down to the floor. And
I'm going to push from behind here, I think, on Fry.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was going to be. Fry, yep, she picks up the push, and all of a sudden now, it'll be Gardiner from the far sideline. 3:16 to go, 15-point lead.
There's a little tenacity in the matchup between the 22s and Annabelle Morris and Brown.
Attempted steal there by Morris, couldn't strip it away. Shot there off the mark that time from Emily Brown. Goes out of bounds on the far sideline. So here comes Annabelle Morris. Takatsu gets ready to check back in.
Zone flash here again from the Tigers. Skip pass.
This one goes back over to Morris again. Looks to drive, and they're going to call this a foul on the far side. They'll go against Sydney Barlow.
Looked very much like a travel there to me.
And that's her first. Team's second. This ball nicely inbounded underneath, but Fry couldn't finish. Now she'll hustle back up the floor, trying to steal it away from Takatsu, who goes end to end, up off the glass, no good, tries to get her own rebound. And Natalie Cook knocks it out of bounds.
Takatsu is susceptible to a charge there if a defensive player wanted to step in and take one. You knew she was going to the hole.
Yeah, oh yeah, you can tell. This one will come all the way back out near midcourt. Abby Bailey leaves it off to Takatsu. Takatsu from the top of the key. That one's good. She's got 7. They need some help to get this up the floor. A little miscommunication there from the Morris sisters.
Chipping away at the Tigers. Staying alive. Almost another
I was going to say a little drag of the foot there. As Annabelle Morris again. Shot doesn't go down. This time it's good on the back end by Allie Fry.
Second chance rebound in the zone.
Yeah, just like you were talking about earlier. Here's a chance there. Comes up short from Sydney Barlow. Now Skowhegan will push again. This time Maddie Morris throws one up. No good. And it'll go back now to the Tigers. 2 Riverhawks were right there in Maddie Morris and Natalie Cook, but they just couldn't corral it.
You know, I like the aggressiveness of Maddie Morris there, taking that one herself, but she's got to take it strong to the rim as opposed to pulling up and shooting that floater.
So here we are with 1:35 to go in the third. Gardiner now looking to try and keep this 15, maybe get it down to 12. Underneath to Catchings, kicks back out to Barlow. That shot no good, and it goes out of bounds. As we mentioned, Brittany Giro, the head coach now of the Tigers. After Mike Gray retired last year, did such a great job with the Tigers program, and now she has been there since 2010. She's going to have her hands full here to try and come back in this one, but Skowhegan's going to make a bucket. Morris back out to the sister in Maddie Morris. Looked around here and out of Fry.
Riverhawks are laying bricks here.
They need a bucket. This time they're going to at least get to go to the line. Natalie Cook underneath working hard.
Well, that's a surefire way to maybe mitigate a run, get to the foul line, slow the game down, take your time, and put some points on the board here.
So this will be Cook at the stripe. 46 seconds to go here in the third. High arcing shot off the front rim. We'll take this time to remind you today's game being brought to you by Bully's Famous Franks on College Ave in Waterville, giving away a $20 gift card each game. Look for the Bully's Famous Frank commercial on this broadcast for more information. Have your camera phone ready and good luck. Shot there off the back rim on the second free throw.
Missed them both.
So now Gardiner will have a chance here to again cut into this lead. They've got it down to 15. Takatsu loops it back outside. Chasen trying to go down the lane.
A little Euro step there.
Yep. Maddie Morris going to pick up the foul here with 28 seconds to go in this third quarter. And like we said, this game is far from over, especially with the way the momentum has swung.
That zone's really caused some problems for the Riverhawks.
Takatsu got it. That's a 2.
Taylor with a nice little jump shot there.
She's got 9. Skowhegan with 15 seconds to go here in the third. Looking for a bucket. Down low, Cook. Gonna get fouled here.
That was a great job getting the ball to the short corner. A wonderful bounce pass to the post. Then they've got to go strong with it. Yep. Can't dribble, can't fiddle around, can't let the defense collapse. Got to go strong to the rim there.
Ball gets inbounded, but deflected away by Takatsu. Eight seconds to go. They'll inbound here. Annabelle Morris loops it back outside to Fry. Long look. Morris thought about it. Hands it off to her sister Annabelle. That one off the back rim. No good.
Maddie thought about it, and Annabelle shot it.
And it doesn't go down. And all of a sudden, it's 42-29. We're going to have an exciting fourth quarter coming up for you here on Epic View Studios.
Ready to grow your business? Email us at epicview@yahoo.com for a custom marketing plan. That's EpicView, EPICVUE, epicview@yahoo.com.
I'm going to try and get a replay in. So as we come back here in the fourth quarter, and boy, this game has kind of been like a seesaw. The first quarter was heavily tilted in favor of Skowhegan. They start the second half. Gardiner really tilts the seesaw back the other way. And here in the fourth, it's anybody's game.
Some really great adjustments in the third quarter by Gardiner to really mess up what Skowhegan has been trying to accomplish. They're getting back, they're getting in their zone, and they're slowing down this Skowhegan offense. When you face a zone, you've got to make shots. If you can't make shots, you can't get them out of the zone.
Yep. Annabelle Morris will take it across midcourt here. She was hot early on. She's cooled down in that third quarter as they work it around the perimeter. LeBlanc over to Fry. Toss ahead to Cook, back over to Morris. No shot clock in girls basketball. That's another factor that people have talked a lot about.
One should be coming with the new rule and the fouls. Shot clock should be coming.
This one will go over now, far side to LeBlanc. Tried to drive. That one kicked out of bounds.
Ooh.
It'll stay with Skowhegan. 7:17 to go here in the fourth, and they've taken about 45 seconds on this one possession. LeBlanc gets ready to inbound. Back out to Maddie Morris. Pushes it ahead there to Cook. Now Annabelle Morris out to LeBlanc. Left side, Maddie Morris. Off the front rim, no good. Rebounded there by Gardiner. Brought down by Emily Brown. Handled now by Giro. That one deflects out of bounds with 6:57 to go here in the fourth. Today's game being brought to you by the professionals at Family First Funeral Homes, which include Dan's and Scott's Cremation Services. Help your family celebrate the lives of loved ones with dignity, respect, and compassion. To learn more, visit them online at dsfuneral.com.
Emily Brown has decided to play.
Come back the other way here, 42-31. Maddie Morris, Annabelle Morris over her head. Hands it off to Cook. Cook at the elbow, drives down in the paint. Lost her dribble, back out to Maddie Morris. Wide open look for Annabelle, got it!
And you absolutely have to knock that down.
Yeah, that was the one they needed. She makes that, that's a big bucket. And now all of a sudden right back the other way comes Gardiner with a quick answer off the back rim. And down hard was, the ball goes over on the far side. They can't keep it in, but down back behind that was Natalie Cook who went down.
Yeah, Catchings with a pretty nice job on the weak side getting that rebound. Should have gone right back up with it.
6:05 to go here in the fourth, 45-31.
Skowhegan doesn't have to hurry here. They have the lead. Learn to play with it.
Right, and that's kind of my point on the shot clock situation too. Is they're going to wind this thing down, and it's really actually more a battle against the clock at this point because they had opened up such a big lead.
I'm going to say that one was tipped on the cross-court pass for a turnover.
I'll remind you, the KSW Federal Credit Union is conveniently located in Waterville and Belfast. They provide great lending options. Whether you're buying a car or buying a home, be sure to contact KSW FCU. With online banking and Kasasa, you can do it all. For their hours and more information, visit kswfcu.org. Morris here had her pass picked off, and now keeping it in. Nice job there on the end line and sideline by Serber to keep it in, but they couldn't turn it into 2 points. Now it'll go underneath. This is a good look there as LeBlanc pours it in for two. This will be a full timeout coming up for Skowhegan. It'll give us time to remind you about Aquarius Pools and Spas. Located on Augusta Road in Winslow, a family-owned business with over 20 years of experience with swimming pool installations. They're open year-round. They can help with maintenance and sales, including a water lab to come sit and enjoy for free. Call 207-872-5827 or visit AquariusPools.com.
Coach LeBlanc is pretty hot about that cross-court pass turnover that just happened right there. He definitely wanted to take a timeout and discuss why that was not okay.
And he is a very animated coach, and he has very clear directions, and I think that's one of the things that players, whether some players like it, some don't. He's very direct, and he communicates, I feel, pretty well.
Coaching is just like a classroom. In a classroom, there's standards, and the students are upheld to a standard. As a student athlete, you have to have a standard.
Yep. And now, with 5:14 to go here in the fourth, it's 47-31. And Gardiner is going to get the ball here from the baseline. Serber to inbound. Into Takatsu. Again, this is a young team. Serber just a junior, but can't get that one to fall. As we said, they have two seniors that start. Obviously, one of them Takatsu, and then Megan Carver, the other. They lost Lizzie Gruber last year, as we talked about, Miss Maine basketball, now playing at St. Joseph's College. She may be tuning in here tonight to check in on her old team.
Now this is smart basketball by the Skowhegan Riverhawks. This is something that you didn't see last year. When they had a lead, they were in a hurry to get rid of it. Tonight, they're taking their time and forcing Gardiner to come out of that zone.
Annabelle Morris here, dribbles it out at midcourt. Loops it over now for Fry. And of course, the Morris sisters so good at handling the ball. That really also helps.
Well, the other part is the new foul line, the new foul rules. Right now, there's no fouls in this quarter.
Right. Now you get a traveling call. So finish your thought there, Josh.
All right, Gardiner to stop the clock in a close game situation to regain possessions, or to do, they can be a little bit more aggressive here. They should be up the line, and they should be matching up and trying to get in the passing lanes as opposed to sitting in that zone. That zone, even though it's got them back on their run, right now it's their worst enemy.
Yeah, on the defensive side. Here's a shot. That one's nothing but net. Great bucket there by Addie Serber. That was the key for them in the third quarter.
There we go. Now we've seen a little bit of it. Coach has just made the adjustment from the bench.
Oh yeah, you can tell. Yeah, they get a lot tighter there, and now Skowhegan will deal with more pressure. There's Takatsu trying to come up with a steal.
LeBlanc
on the far side. LeBlanc got it to rattle around and in. That's another good bucket there for Skowhegan to try and stop some of this bleeding. Long shot by Serber, right back the other way.
She almost couldn't believe that.
Yeah, she kind of was shaking her head coming back the other way. Got her down with 15 here tonight. This one comes back the other way. LeBlanc hands it off to Morris. Annabelle Morris trying to work her way to the top of the arc. Now to Maddie Morris. Dribbles away from some traffic. Now LeBlanc cuts toward the key. Over here to Cook. And that's a foul on Takatsu. And for Takatsu, that is her second.
It's only the first team foul.
Oh, they actually just updated that. That is her third. I was wondering about that. Seemed like she reacted like she knew it was her third. This one comes over to the near side. Bounce pass underneath. Cook kicks it back out again. See what they do on defense this time as the Tigers go back a little bit more into that zone. Now they'll go back a little bit more tight. And they'll pick up the intensity and kind of adjusting here on the fly. Underneath LeBlanc there. Nice finish. Let's take a look, obviously, at what she's been able to do tonight. That was a really good bucket. They needed that one, I thought, like to kind of stop the bleeding here and keep their momentum. Obviously, as Gardiner tries to continue to hit these threes, you can tell, obviously, that when you see how well they put that in, you know, they were able to get the bucket, and I think that's going to be a key here. They need to keep making buckets, right? They can't just get into let's hold on to the ball.
You know, I mean, you can only take the air out of the ball for so long.
Yeah. This time they're trying to get it to Blank again. Kicked out to Fry. Far side. Here's Morris. Got it! That's a big bucket there for Annabelle Morris. She's had a big night as you take a look at this Durango Veterinary replay. And how about that three? And she's made a lot of those tonight, and that really may be one of the big keys to the game is those threes that she has made.
That one right there might be the nail in the coffin. that one right there. I would dare say that could be a candidate for our play of the game.
Yes, there you go. And that's where we'll see some wholesale substitutions coming back into the game now for Skowhegan as they sit some of their starters that obviously contributed to the success here tonight. 55-36. It's going to look like a lopsided affair, but, you know, really after the first quarter, this thing evened out pretty quickly.
Yeah, it really did. And you know, stay tuned for after the game for the precision play of the game brought to you by Chase Toys on the Thorndike Road in Unity.
Today's game also brought to you by Sonny's Pizza in Fairfield, offering pizza, subs, sandwiches, salads, and delivery. Check out their meal deals. Call 207-453-7624. Today's game also being brought to you by Maine State Credit Union, devoted to improving their members' financial lives, not just their bottom line. From the CEO to the tellers in the lobby, they embrace this mission every day. Whether it is in person, online, and over the phone, you belong at Maine State Credit Union. Visit any of their branches in Waterville, Augusta, Gray, or Rockland. Call 207-623-1851. Here comes Skowhegan with 46 seconds to go. Going to try and get something going here. Lauren Moore, they get, again, some of these fresh faces on the floor to try and get some experience late in this game. 34 seconds to go. Back outside. Julia Fitzgerald held it. Now, lobbed over to Micaiah Moley looking to try and get something going here as these fresh faces for Skowhegan got a good look at what is going to be the first win of the season for the Riverhawks as Lauren Moore nearly had it stripped away. Ball goes down to the floor. Now they're going to tie up. They're trying at least, and there it is, and with 5 seconds to go. We'll remind you, New Dimensions Federal Credit Union is here to brighten spirits and lighten financial burdens with specials like their Christmas loan, fuel loan, and skip a payment program. You can focus on what matters most this season. With locations in Skowhegan, Waterville, and Winslow, stop by or visit newdimensionsfcu.com. Well, Skowhegan comes out to a fast start, and they cash in this one as they win it by the final score of 55-37.
Today's precision play of the game is Annabelle Morris. It was a three-pointer that she hit that stopped the run and stopped Gardiner's
Potential comeback. Yeah,
attempt to get back into this one. The precision play of the game is brought to you by Chase Toys. And Chase Toys has only precision brands like Polaris ATVs, Skidoo snowmobiles, Link snowmobiles, Climb apparel, Toro, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. See what's available on the Thorndike Road in Unity or online at chasetoysinc.com.
We've also got our player of the game brought to you by the Hammond Lumber Company with 22 locations across Maine and New Hampshire and online at hammondlumber.com. What do you got?
It has to be Annabelle
I
Morris.
was going to say.
She was her first quarter set the tone for this one. She was white hot. She had 16 points in the first half of this contest, and that really there was a major difference. Skowhegan got off to that lead, and they were able to sustain that lead throughout the remainder of the contest.
Yep, they led and never looked back in this one as they go on to the 55-37 victory here tonight. Well, that means Skowhegan improves to 1-0 on the young season. It'll be Gardiner dropping to 0-1. As we take a look again at the player of the game, brought to you by the Hammond Lumber Company with 22 locations across Maine and New Hampshire, and online at hammondlumber.com. So that's going to do it for us here from Skowhegan as, again, the final score for the final time. It is the Riverhawks 55 and the Gardiner Tigers 37. For my broadcast partner, Josh Hunt, and our cameraman, Gage Johnson, and our entire Epic View Studios crew, I'm Greg Glenn. We're glad you could tune in. Have a great night, everybody.
Any commercial use, rebroadcast, retransmission, or distribution of the following presentation without the express written consent of Epic View Studios is strictly prohibited.
Looking for a new job or seasonal work? Huhtamaki in Waterville is now hiring, starting at $21.87 per hour. Join Huhtamaki, a company that prides itself in food safety and convenience. Start your career with our newly enhanced benefits package. Huhtamaki is a company that cares about its people and sustainability. Huhtamaki Incorporated are the makers of Chinet. Bring your family to ours and join the Huhtamaki team. For more information, visit huhtamaki.com or scan the QR code below. The all-new Toro Power Max HD is bigger, better, and downright more powerful. The open design of the auger housing allows you to eat up large snowbanks with ease. Pull in, chop up, and throw wet snow higher and farther than ever before. Combine that with our more powerful engine, and you'll clear more snow faster. Toro's anti-clogging system devours snow fast to keep you moving. Even Mother Nature can't tangle with the Toro. Check out the all-new Toro Power Max HD now at Chase Toys on the Thorndike Road in Unity, and call Josh or Brian today at 948-5729. Boley's Famous Franks on College Avenue in Waterville has been serving up legendary meals since 1962. Want a taste that'll bring you back to a simpler time? Boley's has the nostalgic flavor you're looking for. The iconic, fresh-cut crinkle fries that put Boley's on the map in the 1960s are piping hot and have just been lightly salted. Great food, great prices, and don't forget to ask about our locally famous homemade salt pork. You'll notice our clean environment, consistent quality, and fast, friendly service as always. If you're on a lunch break or want a fast, great meal for the entire family, Boley's is your hotspot.
Welcome to Boley's. How can we help you?
Find us on Facebook and stop in on 96 College Avenue in Waterville for your next bite of nostalgia. Boley's Famous Franks, bringing back a classic. Here's your chance to win a $20 Boley's Famous Frank gift card. Scan this QR code with your smartphone and enter in your information. We'll select several winners per week. Good luck.